When should fantasy football managers spend big FAAB dollars? Imagine your team is one player away from a championship. You have some extra budget left, and the waiver wire is getting tight. When do you pull out the big guns and spend those FAAB dollars? That's what we're here to figure out. First, think about the early part of the season. It's best to hold back your large bids then. Many players are still available, and their roles aren't clear yet. Spending a lot early on can leave you short later when the real impact players start to emerge. Low or moderate bids are smarter in those first few weeks. Save your big bids for when the stakes are higher. Now consider when a top player suddenly becomes available. Maybe they got injured or they had a breakout game. This is your chance to spend big. These players can be game changers, giving your team a huge boost. If a player with a clear, steady role hits the waiver wire unexpectedly, that's the moment to go all in with your FAAB. As the season moves toward the playoffs, the value of your FAAB dollars skyrockets. You want to secure players with favorable matchups or those who can fill in 4 injured starters. Spending more in November and December can help you build a strong playoff roster. It's about locking in players who can help you win when it counts most. Blocking rivals is another smart move. If you see a player your opponent needs and you have extra FAAB, spending big to prevent them from grabbing that player can keep you ahead. It's a strategic way to protect your position. Look at upcoming schedules too. If a player has a string of games against weaker defenses, that's a good reason to spend more. You want players who can give you consistent points, especially during critical weeks. Avoid wasting your FAAB on players who might only have one good game. Those are one-week wonders. Instead, focus on players with a track record or those who are likely to stay relevant for several weeks. Finally, pay attention to league rules. Some leagues let you trade FAAB or have special roster spots like injured reserve. Use these rules to your advantage, timing your big bids when they'll have the most impact. In the end, spend your big FAAB dollars on players who can truly change your season. Focus on those with steady roles, good schedules, and playoff potential. Save your budget for the moments that matter most, especially during injuries, playoff pushes, or when you want to block a rival. That's how you turn your FAAB into a winning tool.